Hello, I'm Zhang Weijian. My student ID is DB626851, and this is the recording for the NLP natural language processing CISC3025. The the presentation of the project 3, and our project is about the person name recognition implemented by the maximum entropy models and implemented by Python. And we also have a website to display as a very simple application. So this is the introduction part of the report. So let's go through it. And we know that the natural language recognition is a very important part in the natural language the name entity recognition is a very important part in the natural language processing. So this project asks us to classify the person tag in a document. So we can see that the the data set is look like this. We have many lines, and if a word is a person, the label will be person, and other words we just assign the label O, the big O, and then um, for next we will use some method to design, because we will use the maximum entropy model to do the classification task. So we will need to design the features, and we will use the feature like title case uh, or let me see the person's name or and some else I will show after. And then here is the general instructions to give you the instructions of how to use our project. Like you see, the basic structure of the project is looked like this. It's a little bit confusing, and you can follow this instruction to see, because the project includes two parts. One part is the website, and which is implemented by the Django, and also the other part is the NER model, which contains the algorithm. And also the web application will cooperate with the algorithm to give a result, and I will show after. And you can see there is some command like Python manager.py run server to run the web server, and here is the link, and let me show you now for just very simple view. Like here you can see I just stop this first, and let me show you the path. And you need to go to the my site path, and in this path you can see the manager.py. So Python manager.py and run server, and now you can see the server has been run. And let's go to the website. Sorry for that. Oh, this is, and we can see the localhost with the port 8000, and you should go to the address NER, and this is here is the page, and this is a welcome message. Here is the web simple input box, and you can click submit or just click enter, and it will show the results below. And let me show you a very simple example. Like we go to Google News and find a very random, find some articles, and we just copy some strings and put it here and go submit, and it will process. And you can see you input some string, and it will extract some person like Donald Trump, case, crutch, like that. Okay, let's come back. So here, let's go a little bit details into the project. The project use the maximum entropy model, and this part is just it's the same as the lecture notes. So let's skip. And the website is implemented by the Zhang, so let's skip. And also for the feature design, you can see we will use the previous label. We will use the word itself. We will use the title case, and we will consider about the stop words and also the minister or the titles. Yeah, like the doctor, professor, manager, president, minister, like that. And we will also use some verbs like we know I say, people say, said by someone. So some words will usually used by a person. We will also consider about that. Here is some table, and with different setting, and the result is very different. And in most of case, the recall is very low. That means for many words that is person, but we don't we don't predict its label correctly. Like it is the false negative. So to solve this problem, we can increase the iterations uh, from 5 to 20s, and you can see the result is much better than before. And also to compare by this table, you can see some like the name which we used in the NLTK corpus name this package. It contains 8,000 very popular names, and we will use them to help us to increase the performance. And we will also consider about let me see. Yeah, we will also consider about like the stop words, like the previous label, like the title case, and the title case is very important because the the name is usually the first letter of a name is almost in capital letters. So we only consider the capital letters, the word with capital with first capital letter will be the name. But still, there is some many others like the geography, like the very special words. They also have this pattern, so that might harm our precision. So, but at the end of our project, the F score will be 0.96, and the recall rate will be about 90, and also the precision is very high. So I think it's on average, well, is good enough to accept this result. And for the result, for the conclusion, I think this project is a very good practice for our study to let us know the name entity recognition area, and also learn some basic method on the natural language processing. So we could design better features to continually increase our performance of this project. And also you see the web application looks not very nice, so it also also has potentials to improve. So for the code part, please dig it deeper. And the list also contains some previous trials and some code that will even lower the recall rate, and I find it is useless, so I just comment it. And finally, I just permutate these features to see to get this kind of cases for us. So that's it. Thank you, and thanks Professor Derek, and also thanks our TA Du Haihua and Li Hongyan. Thank you all. I'm Weijian Zhang.